Hey, Cowern here, and welcome back to Digimon World. Now, this episode I'm actually starting off in Freezeland because I was originally doing some stuff off screen. I did a little bit of training. I got his speed up to like 200, and in the process got his HP up like a little bit higher. And yeah, I was gonna go up to Freezeland just to do some trading to try to get some cash. Um, I didn't think that because there's the whole thing where if you bring certain types of Digimon to Freezeland, like if they don't like the cold or whatever, then they have a chance of passing out, and then you wind up recruiting Frigimon. Although, technically, I don't think I actually have the ability to do that yet, because that's one where I think you actually have to hear like the rumor about it first. But anyway, just in case, on my way up here, I saw that Centaurimon doesn't seem to care much for the cold. I'm not sure if he's one of the ones that can actually like pass out from it or whatever, or if he just doesn't like the area. But I figured I'd start recording just in case I wind up running into Frigimon up here. So, on my way into Freezeland here, and yeah, you can see like his little happiness icon keeps going to a frown. That's how you know that they don't like the area. I don't really want to do a lot of battling up here, especially since I'm not sure what kind of stats the enemies around here have. I don't think they're that bad, but oh my god, I hate these screens so much. Just kind of gotta inch my way up from the bottom and pray that nobody comes charging out at me like that. But yeah, another reason I don't really want to bother with any battles up here is just because, obviously being Freezeland, everything's going to be all like water and ice based, and that's not any abilities I can learn, so I don't really care. Ice Sanctuary's that way, more Freezeland that way. I think I just want to go to Freezeland. Oh, mushroom. Yeah, because Ice Sanctuary like is a part of Freezeland, but I don't know, I think that way's like a dead end or something. I'm trying to remember which way the because there's these Mojyamon up this way that you can trade with, and if you do it the right way, you can actually get a lot of money from them. Let me feed him quick. Yeah, this Centaurimon definitely seems to be eating more than my previous one. And again, like, I'm not sure what actually affects their appetite. But thankfully I have plenty of giant meats on me. Although giant meats are one of the items I'm going to be trying to trade. So is it down here? No, I think down here is where you find Mojyamon. Or is it over here? Yeah, because you can get Mojyamon up here too, but I can't actually get him yet because I have to go back to Great Canyon and fight Ogremon in his fortress first. Yeah, Mojyamon shows up right down here, I believe. I don't know what the deal is with the Ice Devmon like guarding this corner here, but I don't feel like fighting him right now, so. Alright, so the Mojyamon should be somewhere over this way then. Because they are like out on the ice like this, but. Down? Yeah, it should be right. And somewhere around here. Yeah, here's one of them. I know they said something about like the southwestern one is the one that you can make the most cash from. So I think that's the one in the bottom left there. Well, there's only two on this screen. I know there's 3 total. Let me see what this one's got. Hello, Mojyamon. I'm a collector. If you got a thing I want, I'll trade. What will you give me? Alright, giant meats you can trade for autopilots. Black trout for restore, high speed disc for medicine. Well, I got plenty of giant meat, but I think that's like more or less an equivalent exchange for autopilot. Digimon collector, blah blah blah. Yeah, for medium recoveries I can get defense, super defense discs, and those I know for a fact you can sell for a pretty good amount. Digi anchovies get you super speed discs, and omnipotents get you a super offense disc, but omnipotents are worth like 2,000 themselves, so. Well, technically medium recoveries I think are worth, because normal ones I think are like 100 or 300. Yeah, mediums I think are like 500, aren't they? Really give me medium recovery. Yeah. Do medium recovery again. I have like 5 of them on me, so. And seeing as I'm not doing any battles, I'll just keep doing that. And that was my last one. So now I got 5 super defense discs. I may also see if I can recruit Penguinmon while I'm up here. But let's see. Yeah, because that one's a dead end. So if I go up and head to the right, maybe that'll be the other one. Actually, yeah, I do remember there's another one like on a separate screen just heading upward. Probably right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, Digimushrooms you can trade for more medium recoveries. So obviously, well, I mean, like that alone is worthwhile, but it's also nice because then you can trade more of those medium recoveries for more super defense discs, and it just overall winds up giving you a ton of cash. Although the thing I have to pay attention to here is that because out of the 3, because you can recruit Mojyamon to the city, but the thing is that whichever the third one of these 3 is that you trade with, that's the one that up and leaves and goes back to the city, while the other 2 stay here for trading. So ideally I think I want to keep the southwestern one that I just traded with and this one, especially because of that combination of going from Digimushroom to medium recovery to super defense disc. But then also this guy, if you trade a happy mushroom, you can get a hair grower, and the hair grower I believe is the item that just, it's a evolution item that turns your guy into Mojyamon. Yeah, and then you also, if you have super carrots, you can trade those for omnipotent, which, like you saw before, you can trade omnipotent for the super offense discs. So like this guy in general, just Digimushrooms and super carrots, you can go back to the other guy and trade them for super discs. Alright, how many mushrooms do I have? I think I have like close to 10. Oh, more than 10 actually. So if I do this, I can speed through and just get a bunch of medium recoveries. Thankfully it's the first option too, so I can just mash X. Just do that until I'm all out of mushrooms and just have a bunch of medium recoveries, and then trade all the medium recoveries for super defense, or super, yeah, defense discs. Actually, I'll probably hang on to a couple of mushrooms. Just so that way I don't have to go out looking for them right away or anything. 8 medium, yeah, that's fine. So I'll go trade these with the other guy now. And I believe the third one I just had to trade like giant meat, which I have a shit ton of, so that's no problem. So I should be able to recruit him now then. So I already traded with the southwestern one and then the northern one. Then I just gotta go trade with the third guy. But first let me go get my medium recoveries again. Or trade them rather. I got 2 left, alright. other guy. Let me double check what he's actually trading. Yeah, you get. I mean, it's kind of nice to be able to get restore for cheap, because like if you start getting into fishing later and get a bunch of black trouts, you can just trade those. But and then the high-speed discs for medicines, which what was the other guy trading for high-speed discs? I think it was the Digi anchovies. So that's another like chain you can do from one to another, but and then giant meats for autopilots. But I don't know. The restores and medicines are nice, but overall the other two are more worthwhile, especially because the guy down in the bottom left can just make you a lot of cash really easily. Like even if you just go to your own shop and buy a bunch of medium recoveries, it's still cheaper than you wind up selling the super defense discs for. So we'll do the giant meat for the autopilot and recruit him. Yep. Or actually... yeah, alright, yeah, I think it's you have to actually trade all 3 items free. All 3 of the Mojyamon. So it's a little more complicated than I thought at first. Especially because of the, there's a couple things that, you know, the Digi anchovy and the black trout you gotta go fishing for, which I don't even have the fishing rod yet. And then there's the, super carrot, which is one of those items that like you can just randomly find, kind of like a couple of those berries that I found. Like they're all pretty rare, so it's like purely chance to run into them. Alright, over here should be where Penguinmon is. Him I should be able to recruit. I just gotta play his little mini game for a while. Yeah, there's Penguinmon. Hey, do you want to play a match with me? If you win, I'll do whatever you say. What kind of match? What I call Digimon curling. I'll tell you more inside. What happens if I lose? Nothing the first time, but next time you have to give me a fish first. Then if I win, you come to the city with me, okay? Alright, that's fine. Let's go inside. Yeah, hopefully I can win the first time, because otherwise, again, I'm going to have to start fishing in order to come back and challenge him again. Alright, yeah, I already know how to play, so... Well, I don't know. I guess I can show you guys the explanation quick. Yeah, so you start off with all these, yeah, please choose your curling stone. There are heavy, medium, and light ones, so think about the best order to use them. Some stones have 4 pegs, they stick to wherever they land and can become very useful. Move the directional pad left and right to choose the direction of your throw. Move screen up and down with the directional pad. Use X button to select throw direction. Press X button when power gauge reaches the desired level to pick throw strength. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how accurate this is to real life curling, but I mean obviously you're not going to have ones that like lock down, but if your curling stone lands and touches the good mark, you get 2 points. If you get it on the blue line but outside the center good mark, 1 point. If you touch the bad on the bottom right, you'll lose 2 points, so be careful. And in case of a tie, I win, so let's start the game. Yeah, so like the whole idea here is like to land your curling stones in the things to get points, and if the enemy, or if your opponent has any, then you have to try to knock theirs out of it, and preferably into the bad. But obviously if you have ones that lock down in place, you can't knock those ones out of the way. And then of course you usually want to try to use heavier ones to hit theirs out of the way. He has almost entirely medium ones, and then a lockdown one. I've got 3 medium, 1 light, and 1 heavy. So I guess start with the medium. And there's 1 lockdown, well, 2 locked down here already. So you can potentially try to bounce one off of them. But I do have to still try to gauge how much distance I get from a certain amount of power when I throw them. Bounced in the wrong direction. Yeah, and obviously you can also try to bounce your own into a better direction. Hey, you're pretty good. Wise ass. Yeah, he's just chucking a light one at full power. Which, yeah, it won't land in the bed, so... Why is he going again? Alright, well that was dumb. Yeah, because I know, like, I think if you land, like, in a good spot or whatever, I think you get another turn, but... I'm not really sure why he got another turn there. Let's see. Suppose I could try to, like, just bounce his off into the bed and get mine the good down there. Yeah, whatever. Just go full power. I wound up hitting his instead. Oh, come on. Land his in the bed down there. Nice. So I did at least get him lower. Battle's just beginning. And once again, that was dumb. Alright, well from here I can try to just land stuff in the good. Let's go about there. Yeah, it's a little too hard. Maybe I can knock that one into the good? Nah. Damn it. Battle's just beginning. Why does he just keep bouncing it off that one into the corner? Like, that's not doing anything productive. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be complaining, but... yeah, it's about there. So then it'll bounce off of that one up there. Oh, don't land mine in the bad. Oh, damn it. Well, I did land in the good also, but... Bounce beginning. And then now this one he's throwing is going to lock in place. But again, it's... Oh, no, he did manage to knock that one into the good. But then it slid out. Now I just have my heavy one. So I do have the one in the good down there, and then I think it counted that one on the blue line as well. Well, technically I am winning right now, so I can do pretty much anything and I win. As long as I don't screw something up. Do that, and see if maybe I can land that in the middle, or around there. Well, I got it in the ring at least. So that got me another point. Oh, I lost. Yeah, so Penguinmon, when he joins the city, he just opens up that mini game. Basically, you can just go play whenever you want. Although I think you do still need a fish. I'm not sure. Amazing, dude. I lost for a match for the first time. Alright, now come to the city with me as you promised. Oh well, I guess I have to, but I already decided what I'm going to do in the city. So that's one more Digimon we got recruited. Hooray for progress. But yeah, my Centauromon still hasn't passed out, so... I'm wondering if he actually dislikes the cold that much. Although I also kind of feel like it was like certain screens that can happen on. Not entirely sure. what's up this way then? Because if Ice Sanctuary was back that way... Yeah, this way I think should lead to Misty Trees. Just random bucket there. Yeah, I think this right here is actually Freezemon's house. Freezeland. Yeah, you can see a lot more trees. So. Yeah, and right down here is where you find Garurumon. Which you can fight him, but then in order to finish recruiting him, you have to come back here at like some stupid time. I don't really feel committed to doing that just yet. Plus, I'm pretty sure he's kind of tough. I'm not too confident in fighting many bosses at this point. Now, the next like boss type enemy I'm going to do will be either Ogremon in his fortress, or Burgemon. Alright, so head over this way to Ice Sanctuary then. I think that's all it is. I think it just heads straight into Ice Sanctuary and is a dead end beyond that. Which Ice Sanctuary I can't get into yet because you need a vaccine type Digimon. And Centaurimon, unfortunately, is data type. Another Digimon shroom. Yeah, right up there is Ice Sanctuary. Yeah, it just goes into here and that's it. Alright, well, again, my Centauromon's not passing out, so I guess we'll skip that part, and we'll just take an autopilot back to the city. Yeah, I'll have to look up, like, between episodes if, just to check for sure if he's able to pass out up here or not, but either way I have to recruit, well, I have to go through Ogremon's fortress, and then recruit Shellmon, and then use Shellmon's thing to check for rumors to find out about passing out up there. Alright, so if I go to the item shop, and go sell those super defense discs, and that should make me a pretty penny. Yeah, I know you're hungry. Yeah, medium recoveries cost 500. How much am I going to sell super defense discs for? 2,000 a piece. See? So that's a pretty nice profit right there. I got 13 of them, so 26,000 bits. Suddenly I'm rich. Here I've been running out of cash all this time, especially now that I started going and eating at the restaurant. So now I can afford to, actually, how much does 99 of these cost? Well, I can get 52 for exactly 2,600, but I'll grab like 25 for now. And I'll also grab 25 small recoveries. Well, actually it only costs 9,900 for 99 of them, so might as well go ahead with that. Technically I should get more MP discs, but or floppies. Yeah, autopilots only sell for like 150, so I don't think trading the giant meats for those is worthwhile for selling purposes. Alright, yeah, I mean, hell, giant meats themselves actually sell for more than autopilots. What do I have for MP anyway? 7 floppies? Alright, let me grab 3 more floppies, just for the time being. And I'll grab 2... Yeah, I'll grab 2 medium floppies. Or medium MPs, whatever. Thwart that so I can be all OCD. Got a restore on me already. So I got plenty of healing stuff now. I mean, I still gotta get more MP, but whenever I want, I can go back up to Freezeland now and trade more medium recoveries for more super defense discs and get rich quick. Let me run next door and celebrate by eating at the restaurant. Although since my guy eats more now, I'm probably gonna have to pick up one of the like middle class meals. Oh, that doesn't sound right, but the middle tier one for 1,000. Zoro's Pizza. Defense up by 3, speed up by 2, happiness up, tiredness down. Is he full? Good. Alright. Well, I think I'm actually going to cut the episode here. Off screen, I'm going to run up and sell a bunch of those medium recoveries to make some more cash back now that I just spent everything. And possibly do a second trip up there to do that again. Just so that way I can actually buy back some more of the medium recoveries or something. But yeah, I'm going to do that off screen, and then I'll be back in a bit with some more. Next episode, might do some training off screen too, actually. In the next episode, I think I should be ready to go take on Mojyamon, so we'll see about that. I'll be back in a bit with the next episode, so I'll see you around.